Hi guys, it's day 8 today of my response to Mindful Tarot's 78 days. I actually did miss out yesterday. I was out all day and didn't get in till late, so I'm just going to carry on today. Today I'm going to be talking about the Chariot. To me, the Chariot is all about discipline, control, working with opposing forces, movement, forward movement particularly, harnessing those energies and moving forward with them. So I've got a few cards to show today. The Lumina Tarot just shows 3 wild stallions just going for it. They're not black and white, but the background of the card is black and white. They just show the sort of the wild power, such power in these stallions, sort of an unstoppable force, if you will. And the discipline side of it is carrying through, following through until the end. Here we have the Fountain Tarot. Again, we've got the black and white, which is interesting. He's got 2 horses, and this is sort of similar but more about harnessing opposites, bringing them together to create balance and sort of gaining control over a situation. Gaining control over a situation that may have gotten out of hand or, maybe a bit all over the place. Getting under control, getting something under control. Here, the Zombie Tarot. They're certainly getting something under control, that's for sure. They are, they're a force to be reckoned with. They ain't hanging around for no one. They're moving forward, but they're also sort of gaining control over their situation by gunning down these zombies. And they ain't waiting for no one. They're not stopping. Steampunk Tarot shows sort of like a Mary Poppins on steroids. Mary Poppins, she's kind of in control of the situation, and it's stormy, it's about to rain, but she's disciplined, she's focused on where she's going, and she's not going to let anything stop her from following through and getting to her destination. The Chariot from the Housewives Tarot sort of shows that day-to-day practical side to the Chariot, where you're getting things done. Often, if you think of sort of like a 50s housewife just being so in control. She seemed so in control. She was probably actually on Valium and things like that, but they seem so in control. You watch things like the Dick Van Dyke Show and everything's under control, everything's lovely. She runs the household, and there's no time for idleness. It's curtain washing day, it's shopping day, it's beautiful meal on the table every night day. Yeah, so a housewife in control of her palace. The Vanessa Tarot shows a journey, a forward movement, very kind of independent. I'm in control of my life. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going for it. And that kind of freedom that comes with getting things under control. Because when you feel out of control, when you feel things have piled up and you don't know where to start, you don't know where to turn, this is about getting those things under control and finding a direction and going for it. So yeah, that's pretty much how I see the the Chariot. In my series, I'm not really going into the spiritual side of it, because I've worked with tarot for 20 years, and I do use tarot in that way. I use tarot in a lot of different ways, but at this time in my life, I'm using it as a practical tool to help me get over a few humps in my own sort of personal, and they're not particularly, some of them are spiritual, but most of them are a practical kind of day-to-day about finances and you know, just the day-to-day work and family and all of the little things that just happen that knock you back, and having to get control of that. So this is very much how I'm looking at this series at this time. It's not that I don't see the spiritual side or the sort of the higher aspect of the cards and things, but I am very much in that kind of in that space at the moment with it. So that's why perhaps my videos in this series might be a little bit more towards the mundane, towards the day-to-day practical sort of side. But anyway, those are my thoughts for today. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time with strength. Ta-da, cheery.